No, he's not here.
Okay. They're not until 2:30.
Yeah, I know.
He spoke to us, but thank you.
Go ahead and read your script.
I don't have a script.
That is it. Lopez is it.
Oh, he is?
Lopez is the wall.
Oh, I did. Okay, all right,
The
we're
wall
ready.
is representing.
Okay,
Lopez.
got it, honey. Got it.
All right. So I have to ask Gail every single time. I forget every single time.
Well, Bobby's got her, Bobby's. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
This is an administrative hearing being held on October 6, 2025 in the Kosciuszko County Courthouse. This hearing is being recorded. This hearing is being conducted pursuant to the laws of the state of Indiana as found in IC 6-1.1-1-1. The parcel numbers are 43-11-08-300.000-032, 43-11-08-300.069.000-032, 43-11-08-200-198.000-032, 43-11-08-200-199.000-032, 43-11-08-200-252.000-032, and 43-11-08-200-253.000-032. The property addresses are 421 South Columbia Street, Warsaw, 427 South High Street, 723 East Market Street, Warsaw, 914 and 918 East Center Street in Warsaw. The property owner is Diego Lopez, Pedro and Diego Lopez, Lopez Real Estate Investment Group LLC, and Takapa Investments Group LLC. The assessment year under appeal is 2025. Does everyone present agree the year under appeal is as stated?
Yes.
Yes.
My name is Gail Chapman, and I am the Secretary of the Property Tax Assessment Board of Appeals. The persons representing the PTABOA are
Brock Ostra.
Mike Settles. Phil Olinger.
the person representing the county is,
Kathy Strange.
and the person representing the taxpayer is not present. Will all persons who are or may be witnesses in this hearing please raise your right hand to be sworn? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right.
We have a 9 o'clock is the Lopez's and 9:40 is the Takapa Investments. I'm not sure, the way Mr. Mullenix talked, he was going to be here for this hearing. So I'm not sure if he's thinking he's going to come at 9:20 to represent all of it, but I'm going to go ahead with the 9 o'clock one.
Okay.
You have before you Exhibits A. This is about regarding a timely filed appeal. The mailing of the Form 11s went out prior to May 1st, 2025. So the deadline to appeal was June 15th. But because the 15th fell on a Sunday, the deadline then was June 16th, 2025. Exhibit A is the envelope showing that there is no postmark on it. And if you need to see the original, I have it here for you to see. I gave you a copy of it. It's a copy of the original envelope that the appeal and the POA came in. As you can see, it does not have a postmark on it. I have the original over here if you need to see it. We do not receive the envelope in our office. We did not receive the envelope in our office until June 20th, 2025. The deadline to appeal was June the 16th. The envelope is also a first-class envelope. When I spoke to the post office where Mr. Molinek stated he mailed the appeals from, they stated that because it was in a first-class envelope, it would have been delivered within 2 to 3 business days. That would have meant we would have received it on the 18th or the 19th of June. Exhibit B is the notice from the DLGF regarding the postmark. And that states, in Indiana, a postmark is considered a valid filing date for a formal appeal of a property tax assessment if it is on or before the legal deadline. This rule is not tied to a single Senate Enrolled Act, but is a part of Indiana's general law regarding property tax assessment appeals. Key provisions for postmarked appeals: initial appeal. For the first level of appeal to the county assessor, you must file a Form 130 within the legal time frame. A postmark showing the form was mailed on or before the deadline is sufficient to meet the filing requirements. Exhibit C then is, sorry. Exhibit C is his affidavit that he submitted stating that he sent the appeals. Says, on June 12th, 2025, I placed all of these Form 130 petitions in a single envelope. I addressed the envelope to the Kosciuszko County Assessor. I made sure the envelope had sufficient postage by weighing the envelope using the postage scale located at the office of DeWald Property Tax Services Incorporated, and affixing regular postage stamps on the envelope to meet or exceed the amount of postage indicated by the scale. On June 12, 2025, I left my office with the envelope and drove to the nearest post office at 8710 Bash Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, arriving at approximately 7:30 p.m., at which time I placed the envelope directly into a USPS mail slot available to customers inside the post office. I affirm under the penalties for perjury that the foregoing representations are true. And he dated it 7/9/2025, and it was signed by William Mullinex. Exhibit D is the Form 130, showing it was stamped into our office, received on June 20th, 2025. If you go to page 3 of Exhibit D, is also the POAs, which you have all of them. If he sent it out on the 12th, as he stated that he affirmed under perjury, then he couldn't have signed the POA on the 13th.
Say it again, what you're referencing, what you just
The
said.
POA, Exhibit
Page
D,
3.
page 3 is the
Exhibit
POA.
D,
Yep, page 3,
page 3.
page 3,
Okay, go ahead.
there's page 6. There's several pages in here of POAs,
Yes.
but every one of them are dated by the owner of the company, by the notary, and by Mr. Mullinex himself, dated for the 13th of June. So if he stated in his affidavit, he sent them out by the 12th, he couldn't have signed the POAs on the 13th. He couldn't have sent it on the 12th.
Thank you.
And Exhibit E is the emails exchanged between me and Mr. Mullinex. He stated that some of the counties, because there were several counties that had this situation with his appeals. And he stated to me that he thought he sent the wrong affidavit to our county. He asked for a copy of it to be sent back. I did. I sent it back to him. I asked him if that was the correct affidavit, and he stated yes in that email. This is an untimely filed appeal due to the unpostmarked envelope and due to the lack of evidence of when Mr. Mullinex actually sent the appeals. That's all I have for you today.
A question
Sure.
for the county. Exhibit C, was that mailed or emailed
That
by
was
the petitioner?
Sent in the mail.
It was sent in the mail
Correct.
with something else or with other documents or alone?
That was sent along with I think he might have had a letter telling us that this was going to be his evidence.
Question.
Yes.
I'm assuming that the county consistently observes the deadline procedure. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
When the envelopes come in, the coworkers review. If it's the deadline, they are told to save all envelopes.
I have no question.
I have no further questions.
I have no other questions.
The proceedings are now concluded. The cause is adjourned until further order. The PTABOA may inspect the subject property and consider the evidence presented or requested. No additional evidence will be accepted for consideration unless that evidence has been requested during the hearing held today. As soon as we can, we will mail you a Form 115 to let you know the board's decision. If you disagree with that decision, you have the right to file a Form 131 with the state. This hearing is adjourned.